he put on there. Y'all don't be up on Grego foolishness like I be up on it. I see it. You know what I'm saying? He come in the chat, poisoning the doing storyline with some foolish stories against black athletes. I seen Grego at work. So he gets no remorse up in here. Everybody saying what's up to Dawn, Bama boy. Grego says, Ninja, sometimes Greg takes over the handle and Grego steps aside. Well, hey, Greg, you need to tell Grego you're going to sit his behind down. Greg Finney, you need to tell Grego to sit his behind here because he'll get no love up in here. Let me calm down. It's supposed to be a Christmas show. Let me calm down. It's supposed to be a Christmas show. Let me calm down. Let me see here. Big L says, yo, Bama boy. Love Saban telling the truth about kids need to sit out the whack bowl game. Exactly, man. That's a great point there, Big L. I'm glad you brought that up, man. Yesterday, man, everybody giving these players a hard time about not being there for the bowls. There's about 1,500 kids playing Division I ball, right? Only 2 kids decided to step out, and the media scared it's going to be an epidemic. So when a girl come up to a player and hit him upside the head for no reason, and he just automatically react without thinking and hit her back, and then gets suspended for the bowl game, and his stock drop. Y'all don't care about him losing money in the draft. You don't care about him not being able to play. So when the player make that decision on his own, why y'all got a problem with it? But I'm glad Nick Saban said that. When we started this thing years ago, it was supposed to be about the student athlete. But now all y'all talk about is the darn playoffs. Y'all don't talk about the bowls. Y'all don't care about the bowls. Y'all don't care about the sugar, cotton, tangerine, weed eater, Papa John's, Little Caesar. Y'all don't care about those bowls. So when Leonard Fournette and Christian McCaffrey say, you know what, I ain't 100%, I'm going to sit this bowl out, why are y'all saying something? And why is Chris Carter running his mouth, calling them players cowards and selfish? Why is Chris Carter running his mouth? I don't care about you playing the 3 bowl game, Chris Carter. If somebody came to Leonard Fournette and smacked him upside his head and he slapped him back and he gets suspended, are you going to say that's BS? Leonard Fournette shouldn't be reinstated? No, you ain't going to say that. But now you going to call this kid selfish? Because he's thinking about what's best for him? People like Chris Carter and all these other clowns getting on these kids, y'all a joke. That's why y'all never be a Nick Saban. That's why Nick Saban is out recruiting folks. That's why Nick Saban is out recruiting folks, because he look out for the players. He ain't no yellowback alley cat like Bob Stoops throwing Joe Mixon under the bus. Instead of Bob Stoops saying, we suspended Joe Mixon for a year, we decided to redshirt him, and he had not gave us any problems. You're going to say, oh, well, in hindsight, we should have done more. Come on. I hope all these kids thinking about going to Oklahoma to see that. If you don't got Joe Mixon back, you think he gonna have your back? Hello? If he don't got Joe Mixon back, you think he gonna have your back? I'll wait. See what y'all got to say about that in the chat room, man. Big ups for doing Nick Saban, man. We give him some soul clap. Give him some soul claps, man. Big ups to Nick Saban, man. Big ups, man. Thanks, that ninja, man. I'm trying, man. I wish I could get you on here with me, man, but they won't be able to hit the audio will be out of two people talking. That's right. That's right, Grego. And you don't know what that stands for, do you, Grego? You don't know why I spelled it like that, do you? You don't know why I spelled it D-A-M-B. You don't know why I spelled it like that, did you? You still on that, Grego. You a college student. You tell me what D-A-M-B stands. You a college student, Grego. You the statistician for the Cooking with the Microwave show. That no good, equal loving microwave. Tell me what that D-A-M-B stand for. You college student. You figure it out. I mean, Grego, this is my first time back in almost 3 months. And Grego come out here trolling. Ms. Mocha saying, Jungle, you supposed to be jolly this Christmas. Hey, I apologize, Ms. Mocha. I'm glad Ms. Mocha is in the chat room to keep me grounded. Because I really about to short circuit on Grego. I really was about to short circuit on Grego. But Ms. Mocha's in here. She's my ground wire. You know what I'm saying? Hey, thank you, Ms. Mocha. Thank you, Ms. Mocha. Let me see here. That damn ninja, what is your team, sir? Yeah. Hey, Big L, ask that ninja what his team is this year. Hey, Big L, ask that question again. Hey, Big L, ask that ninja what is his team this year. You know, I mean, I ain't gonna start on that ninja. I ain't gonna do him like that, man. I could go on a spiel about that ninja, his Oakland Raiders. You know, shout out to Dawn saying G, said to Galloway. But man, those Raiders, I mean, I really would love if those Raiders can give those Patriots a taste of that Tuck rule, boy. I really wish they could give those Raiders, those Patriots, a taste of that Tuck rule. I mean, did you know the Oakland Raiders in 2002, or was it 1999, or was it 2002? The Oakland Raiders had the Patriots dead to rights. Charles Woodson came on the corner blitz, sacked Tom Brady, made Tom Brady fumble in the snow. Raiders recovered, Raiders going to Super Bowl, and guess what? They came out there with that Tuck rule. The Raiders came out there with that Tuck rule, and we ain't heard from the Raiders since. It'd be nice if the Raiders, you know what I'm saying, could go to Foxborough this year and smack Tom Brady and those Patriots upside the head with that Tuck rule. Oh, I would love it. Oh, I would love it. Oh, I would love it. That ninja saying, you should be upset with that coach that looks like a fat ass corpse from Weekend at Bernie's for having him throw that bunch. He talk about our coach Ben McAdoo having Eli throw the ball 63 times when they're doing running backs was gashing, doing Eagles at a 4-yard per carry clip. rookie Paul Perkins, 15 carries for 74 yards. It would have been nice. It would have been nice, but man, those don't no good. Roughing the penalty calls, that get the roughing the quarterback calls, that gave Eagles. That gave Eagles. Hold on, man. Hold on, everybody. I'm working at the same time. No, I don't reject this. We're gonna drop this show. I ain't gonna take no chances. It would have been nice. I lost my train of thought, man. It would have been nice. Man, I forgot what I was saying. It would have been nice if we can run that rock. I mean, you had the Eagles playing two deep safety coverage because they were scared of ODB, Victor Cruz, and Shepard. It would have been nice. And Will Tye, very underrated. I mean, my boy Will Tye. They roasted him because he didn't come back for the ball and caught that lame duck pass from Eli. Will Tye wide open. Eli throw the ball short, and they get mad at Will Tye because he didn't go break up interception. Excuse me, he don't play defensive back. His job is to catch the ball. It's Eli job to get him the ball. He wide open. ODB, a play before that was wide open. Eli couldn't hit him. I mean, come on, man. Let me get back to the chat room, man. Mocha said it's supposed to be a happy show. Mocha said it's supposed to be a happy show, and we're gonna make sure it's a happy show. My boy Chief Rock in the chat room, he said, Ninja, you can't talk about that throw a lot. The Raiders. Okay, let me read this right now. Everybody, I'm driving now, so I'm trying to read and drive at the same time. So if I butcher up this chat, y'all give me a mulligan. Ninja, you can't talk that throw a lot. The Raiders. Now I'm reading this like he writing it now. The Raiders just like that every week. Y'all kill me with the bullshit when it comes down to the Giants. Let me clean that up. Ninja, you can't talk about that throw a lot. The Raiders. I can't clean that up, man. That's how Georgia read it. Wrote it. So I guess he's talking about Ninja, you can't talk about that throw. Talking about Eli's throw. Oh, he can't talk about Eli throwing 63 times. That's what Georgia's talking about. The Raiders look like that every week. Talking about the Raiders throw the ball around every week. So basically, Chief Rocker telling that Ninja to fall back from talking about his Giants and why the Giants got to throw 63 times when Chief Rocker saying the Raiders throw that every week too. I mean, the Raiders, their quarterback can't even take a snap from under center. I mean, he got a bad finger. He got a bad finger, is what's being reported. Grego said, I still think it's bullshit that Lovie Smith is not an NFL coach. Hopefully, he gets an opportunity to coach in the league this season or next. Nah, Lovie happy where he at Illinois. Lovie gonna turn Illinois around. I mean, James Franklin, a big-time job. He one of the black coaches I'm going to talk about. James Franklin turned Penn State around. I mean, hey, that ship is sailed, man. That ship is sailed, man. If I was Lovie, I ain't going to trust none of these coaches in the NFL. I mean, you got a Bears team that's 10-6, and you get fired? You got Jake Cutler as your quarterback. You got the Bears at 10-6, and you get fired? You win more games at Tampa Bay than a year before with a rookie quarterback, and you get fired? I mean, if I was Lovie, I wouldn't trust no other team again. Only team, if it ain't the Davis family, I wouldn't trust. If I was Lovie, there's only two organizations I would trust: the Al Davis family and the Rooney family.